Hello guys, welcome back onto the channel. On the other video we covered the pricing on the new cars that came along with the update 1.13. This update just came out a couple minutes ago, and now we're gonna check the new layouts they added to the Blue Moon Bay track in GT Sport. I'm gonna head to the arcade mode, which I think is the best one that we can do, and I think I'm gonna go actually to the custom race so that I can set the amount of laps that we're gonna do in the race. And they changed the layout of the track selection screen. I think this looks actually better than the other one. If you remember, the other layout on the screen were mostly showing all of the different layouts in each of the tracks. So you had a bunch of cards showing each of the layouts individually, and now they kind of bundle it up by track. So you choose the track, and then within the track that you chose, you're gonna find all of the layouts that you can race on in that track. So let's head to the Blue Moon Bay Speedway and check out the new layouts. These layouts are the Infield. Alright. So I'm not gonna be doing the reverse variants because it's pretty much the same. I'm gonna do one race in the Infield A and another one in the Infield B. So let's start out by doing the Infield A. Alright, so we're driving the new Audi R8, the new in the game, it's not a new model. And let me turn the traction control off. And I was going to buy the Lamborghini Aventador, but I couldn't afford it, so I need to do a couple more races before I can afford it. And I just drove into the back of this. I think it's a Ford Mustang. Needless to say, this is my very first time driving this infield layout, so I had no idea about my braking points. I'm gonna be driving all over the place, and I don't expect to win the race. That's not the point of this video, just so you know. The point of this video is to actually show the track layout and also the car. But we're gonna have plenty of opportunities to drive this car in the sport mode. I would expect Polyphony Digital to host a couple of daily races in just a couple of days. I think they're gonna be using some of these new cars in one of those one-make races in the sports mode. So we have plenty of opportunities to try the new cars. So I'm not that worried about that. I really like the back of this Jaguar. The front not so much, but that's true for most cars. To my eyes at least. So I think that this layout in general seems to be more fun than the main one, the oval one. I'm not a big fan of oval racing. If you're into this kind of stuff, perhaps the oval layout, the main one, looks better to you, but I like turns. So I kind of like this one a little bit better, and I see that there might be this track can probably generate a couple of good races in it. There's a long straight, there are a couple of really tight corners to balance things out, and I have no idea of where I'm braking. I'm going in completely blind. But I think it's just a matter of actually practicing this track a couple times, just so I can figure out my braking points. And I'm back to running with the counter steering assist off. As I said, I do prefer with it on, but at the same time, sometimes I like to shake things up and do things a little bit differently, just so it doesn't keep. Just so it doesn't stay the same all the time. And since I have the option of turning this off, I just wanted to take the chance and drive with it off. And in a couple weeks I'm gonna turn it back on, and vice versa. I'm gonna be doing this back and forth. And I'm also back to driving manual, as you can see by my poor shifting skills in this race. Alright, so we're driving on the second layout, the Infield B. As you can see by the map, this is a much smoother layout than the other one. The other one has a lot more corners than this one, and I think this is more of a high-speed kind of track. There are maybe only 2 corners. Oh crap, I was looking at the map and I forgot to brake. Oh my god. But yeah, there are only 2 or 3 corners where you actually need to brake, and one of them I think perhaps you can take it flat out. We're gonna find it out. Oh crap. Kinda like this section, the visual aspect of it. I braked a little bit too early here. I could have afforded to brake a little bit later. That's fine, better safe than sorry. I really like this Audi R8, the way that it feels. Oh crap, I just realized that I had the traction control back on. I should be a little bit faster now. But yeah, I really like the way that this Audi R8 feels. It feels, I don't know, it feels very much in your hands. And I also realized that I actually need to play this game a lot more to save a little bit more money to buy most of the cars in these updates. I think that these updated, you can actually get all of the cars by buying them, rather than actually waiting to see if you're gonna get them for free via the daily workout, as opposed to the last update where it included a lot of really expensive cars. Well, not a lot, but mostly 2 that go for 20 million each. So this one is more of an affordable update in general. I like this layout. I think I like this one better than the Infield A, to be honest. I think it flows a lot nicer than that other one, but that other one is also nice. It's better than the main one, the oval one. And as I said in the other video, this was a pretty underwhelming update. The car list didn't get me excited, and the tracks that they added didn't get me excited. And I saw a lot of people on the comments of the video that I said that there's an update set to be released this week. A lot of people were expecting maybe Trial Mountain or Deep Forest to make a comeback into the GT Sport, because these I think are 2 of the fan favorite tracks in the game, in the franchise. And unfortunately they didn't make a comeback yet, but I know that they're coming. Kazunori Yamauchi has already said that they are working on Deep Forest, so I think it's just a matter of time until we see that implemented into the game. And I hope that the next update might bring new tracks rather than new layouts. I always prefer new tracks over new layouts, and I hope that the next update brings better cars, at least to my taste. As an esports focused game, I really would have expected them to focus more on the race cars. But as I said in the other video as well, I'm basically repeating myself, but it bears repeating. The game already has has more than enough race cars in it, and I understand the need to make the other half of the audience happy by adding this more of road cars into the game. But I just hope that they strike a balance between the 2 types of cars, and at some point they start adding new race cars, because I think it's about time that we get a couple of race cars thrown in so we can choose different cars. Right now we're kind of forced to use the same cars over and over again, and we have already picked our favorites, and that's about it. But anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more GT Sport content, share the video with your friends and on your social media. It helps me out a lot and I really appreciate the help. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, the links are in the description down below or at the beginning of the video. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye.